Check this, check this, check this, check, check. Hello, hello, check this, check this, check this, check this, check this. Hello, 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 check this, check this, check this, check this. Hello, check this, check this, check this. Hello, check this, check this. Hello, hello, check this, check this, check.
Check, check. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Check.
லோயோலாவின்
Good morning. Yeah.
உலகெங்கும் ஒளி வீசட்டும்.
Hello, check. Hello.
Check this. Check. Check this. Check this. Check.
Check, check. As the dignitaries and chief guests are here, please put your phones on silent mode and kindly maintain the decorum. Please rise as the dignitaries are entering the historic Bertram Hall. மங்கையராய் பிறப்பதற்கே நல்ல மாதவம் செய்திடல் வேண்டும் அம்மா are the lines of one of our greatest Tamil poets, Kavimani Desika Vinayagam Pittai. A wonderful morning to everyone. It is my distinct honor to extend a warm and profound welcome to our distinguished chief guest, Madam P. Ramana Saraswati IAS, Managing Director, Tamil Nadu Fibernet Corporation, India, Reverend Dr. D. Thomas Alexander, Secretary and Correspondent, Reverend Dr. Louis Arokeraj, Principal, Professor L. Joseph Arokes Ami, Deputy Principal, Reverend Sister Expedit, Director of Loyola Women's Hostel, Dr. Abarna Roy, Dean of Women's Student Shift 1, Dr. Tanya Pereira, Dean of Women's Student Shift 2, heads of the departments, coordinators, professors, committee members and fellow students gathered here today. As we now step into our sanitary year, every transformation now shines as a promise of fresh beginnings. As flows, the Forum for Loyola Women Students steps into the academic year 2025 to 2026 with deep gratitude, guided by the enduring spirit. We think of our founding fathers who have created this 100 years of legacy.
Please be seated. யாம் அறிந்த மொழிகளிலே தமிழ் மொழி போல் இனிதாவது எங்கும் காணோம் என மகாகவி பாரதியார் பாடிய கவிதையின்படி தமிழ் மொழியே நம் தாய்மொழி என்பதை மனதில் வைத்து நம் நாட்டின் தமிழ் தாய் வாழ்த்தை அனைவரும் இணைந்து ஒன்றாக பாடுவோம். I request everyone to kindly stand for the Tamil Thai Valthu and the invocation.
Kindly please be seated. As a responsible citizen and a student of Loyola College, we recognize the importance of embracing sustainable practices and the importance of giving back to nature. By watering the plant, we contribute to environmental conservation and symbolize the spirit of hope and positivity that comes with nurturing new life. We request our Honorable Chief Guest, Reverend Father Secretary, Reverend Father Principal, Deputy Principal, Director of Loyola Women's Hostel, Deans, and our Flows President to water the plant.
Song, please kindly raise for the prayer song.
Light of the world, you step down into darkness. Open my eyes, let me see beauty that made this heart adore you. Hope of my life spent with you. So here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. And I never know how much it costs to see my sin upon that cross. And I never know how much it costs to see my sin upon that cross. So here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me.
Please be seated. பட்டங்கள் ஆள்வதும் சட்டங்கள் செய்வதும் பாரினில் பெண்கள் நடத்த வந்தோம். Today we gather not just to celebrate women, but to honor the strength, courage, and resilience that define them. Empowering women entails granting them the autonomy to make choices, express themselves, assume leadership roles, and pursue their aspiration. It involves dismantling obstacles, eliminating discriminatory practices, and fostering an environment where every woman can live with dignity, access opportunities, and receive respect. We are pleased to relive the milestones of the past year and, most importantly, to acknowledge individuals whose remarkable contributions have significantly enriched the flow's experience.
Throughout history, women have played a pivotal role in shaping families, communities, and nations. Their contributions as scientists, leaders, educators, entrepreneurs, artists, and mothers and changemakers have been marked by courage, compassion, and resilience. As we celebrate the triumphs of the past year, we are ignited with excitement and pride. Let's channel this energy to drive our vision forward, fueled by passion and commitment. United, we'll forge ahead towards a brighter future, embracing new horizons and opportunities with enthusiasm. Now, we introduce the theme of the year by a diverse forms of art performance by the cultural team, followed by a video clip. Now, we introduce the theme of the year by a video clip. Now, I invite our FLO's Finance Secretary, Kamali AKS, to share a few words on this year's theme.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Chief Guest, respected dignitaries, faculty members, and my fellow students. I'm AKS Kamali, Finance Secretary, FLOS. It's an honor to stand before you today at the inauguration of FLOS. This year, we carry forward a powerful theme, Voice of Strength and Vision of Change. To me, this theme is not just a phrase, it's a promise that every voice, no matter how soft, will be heard. A promise that strength doesn't always roar. Sometimes it speaks through resilience, compassion, and courage. And with that strength comes vision, a vision that challenges norms, pushes boundaries, and brings meaningful changes. As women, we are no strangers to resilience and struggle. But today and every day forward, we choose to speak for ourselves and each other. And for those yet to find their voice, FLOS is that platform, a collective voice that inspires, uplifts, and leaves. Let this year be one of the purpose, passion, and progress. Let our strength be seen. Let our vision be realized. Thank you all.
Thank you, Kamali. I now request the chief guest and the dignitaries to occupy their seats on the dais.
To officially welcome everyone, I now invite the Dean of Women Students, Shift 2, Dr. Tanya Pereira, to deliver the welcome address.
I'm honored and humbled to welcome you to the inauguration of FLOS, the Forum for Loyola Women Students for the academic year 2025 to 26. Today is a most special day for all of us. We are in our centenary year and we are seated here in Bertram Hall on the 16th of July 2025, a week away from the 155th birth anniversary of Reverend Father Bertram, the founder of Loyola College. We are also a fortnight away from the feast of Saint Ignatius of Loyola, the founder of the Jesuits. The legacy started centuries ago still burns bright through our Jesuit fathers, staff, and students, and flows through each one of us gathered here today. A very gracious welcome to respected Father Secretary, Reverend Father Thomas Alexander, Father is an able administrator and a motivating teacher. He conveys messages with profound depth through impactful stories. Welcome, dear Father. A cordial welcome to the academic head of Loyola College, respected Father Principal, Reverend Dr. Louis Arokiraj. Father Principal is a leader par excellence. He is an epitome of social transformation and a strong voice for the cause of women empowerment and the marginalized in society. Thank you, Father, for being with us today. We are privileged to have with us as chief guest Madam Ramana Saraswati IAS. She is an inspiration to all of us, having implemented digitization projects and online delivery of services in Tamil Nadu. Welcome, dear Madam. We warmly welcome the respected Deputy Principal, Professor Joseph Arokesami, a dignified leader who leads by example along the straight and luminous path. Sir is 90% action and 10% verbal communication. We are honored to have you with us, sir. A gracious welcome to Reverend Sister Expedit, the director of the Loyola Women's Hostel. Sister is our prayer tower. Your meticulous organization and execution are an inspiration. Thank you, Sister, for being with us. We warmly welcome Dr. Aparna Roy, the Dean of Women Students of Shift 1, a distinguished honored chevalier by the French government. Welcome, dear ma'am. A warm welcome to our respected vice principals, our deans, heads, coordinators, and faculty members. You are the pillars of Loyola College. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. Beloved parents, special invitees, and online viewers, today is a proud moment for you. You have watched your little girl blossom into the beautiful and strong lady that she is. We are honored that you are sharing today with us, and we warmly welcome you. A special word of welcome to the Loyola Council student members. Thank you for your presence. We look forward to a fruitful academic year of collaboration and transformation. Together is the only way, for we are one Loyola family. A gracious welcome to our newly elected office bearers and committee members. Today is your day, and it is sure to go down memory lane. We are proud of you. We wish you courage, fortitude, and fragrance of a rose, so pleasing and beautiful regardless of its environment. My dear women students, a warm welcome to each one of you. Flows exist for you and because of you. May your education at Loyola bring out the best in you for the good of society and the glory of God. Remember that your greatest strength and your deepest vision lies within you. Warm welcome to each of you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your warm and welcoming words.
As a token of our gratitude, we invite Father Reverend Dr. D. Thomas Alexander, Secretary and Correspondent, to felicitate our esteemed chief guest with a memento. We request Reverend Dr. Luis Aroquerach, Principal, to welcome ma'am with a bouquet. I now invite Toral Jenny, President of LUS, to felicitate Reverend Father, Secretary and Correspondent. I invite Tanya Hazel, Cultural Secretary, to present Reverend Father Principal. I invite Kamali AKS, Finance Secretary, to honor the Deputy Principal with a sapling. I invite Aishwarni M, Sports Secretary, to honor the Reverend Sister with a sapling. Thank you.
I invite Secretary and Correspondent Reverend Dr. D. Thomas Alexander to address the gathering.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you so much. பசியில் இருக்கீன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். Are you? சில பேர் ஆமா இப்படி அப்படின்னு இருக்கு. There are different sizes. No. Thank you so much for your response. Respected and the very availing chief guest, Ms. Ramana Saraswati, a wonderful lady with whom we had a very good conversation just now. Our beloved and respected Father Principal, beloved, respected the Deputy Principal, Reverend Sister Expedite, and the backbones behind all these flows, and both the Madams Aparna and Tanya, and the officials sitting at the second row. I think they are the so-called officials. They are supposed to be our fellows, and the respected professors and the faculty members, and all the other officials who have come in some uniforms here, and all my dear students, a very good afternoon again, and a warm wishes on this particular day of inaugurating the flows. The very abbreviation flows speaks so much volumes about your theme today. As you are introducing the theme and also the logo which you revealed here, a lady with both the wings, on one side you have got the flowers, and the other side, with a fire, that shows that we are not மென்மையான மக்கள் அல்ல, நாங்கள் வன்மையின் மக்கள் அப்படி சொல்லக்கூடாது. நாங்கள் உண்மையாகவே எழுந்து நிற்கக்கூடிய, நிமிர்ந்து நிற்கக்கூடிய, ஒளி வீசக்கூடிய, சக்தி படைத்த மக்கள் என்பதை மிக அருமையாக you have portrayed through that symbol, the logo, very nicely. I liked it, the symbol, the logo that you have designed. That's normally when you think about the celebrations of the Women's Day, suddenly you think about like that. But this particular flows, when you talk about, it has got its own objectives. The objective of making everyone participate in the whole campus as such. Perhaps you would have seen in the YouTube, Nia Nana, Samibathila, recent episode. Are you aware of it? There's a little girl, Sasmika, I think. Are you aware of it? Hello? Are you aware of it? The recent episode of Nia Nana, Gopinath, is interacting with one particular side is the parents, the other side the little one children, and they are making complaints about the parents. And the little girl, Sashmika, very boldly comes out of the complaints as well as grievances, not against the father, but against the mother. The mother is simply showering and then taking care of my brother. எங்க அண்ணனை தூக்கி தூக்கி வைக்கிறாப்ல, அண்ணனுக்கு எல்லாம் வாங்கி கொடுக்குறாப்ல, but she doesn't care for me. Very interesting episode, you must see that. I was just going through it. Very bold and courageous, and she is able to articulate every complaint, every grievance with the evidences. Very interestingly, she is doing it. Perhaps we need to understand, as we have this platform, flows, a forum for Loyola women's students, this forum does it really evoke a sense of belonging to the family? Number one. Number two, does it really offer enough opportunities for every woman here, every student in this campus? If so, what kind of opportunities or activities are you going to offer to these particular group of students? It should evoke a sense of belonging, I strongly feel. At the same time, it should also instill a sense of hope. At the same time, the power of possession of the power, possession of the abilities and potentials. All the associations have been these days starting inaugurating number of associations. And this particular flows, when I remember, think of, it has got some specific purpose. The purpose of making you or bringing all of you together and then making you blossom in this particular garden of Loyola. I strongly feel that each one must be able to come out of your own strength assets. That is more important. If you go a little bit of literature point of view, they say every woman is oppressed in 3 dimensions. One, in the dimension of caste. The second, in the aspect of economics. And the third, in the aspect of the sex. Sadiyam, Porladaram, Paliyan. The மூன்று வகையில it's a 3-point oppression on the women as such. But are we aware of, are we becoming aware of this particular reality as such? I feel these flows must make or become a platform where it becomes a platform of bringing awareness to each one of us. What is happening in the reality? What is happening in the society? An element of bringing awareness that will create a sense of belonging to the wider society, and then you start contributing towards the society as such, which means you may contribute in terms of your potentials. The whole campus is here to enhance, nurture, and then develop your potentials so that ultimately your and my presence becomes meaningful, which means you can contribute something to the society in terms of your writings, poems, short stories, novels, or even any other drama or any other cultural programs. You must be able to bring out these potentials so that these productions or the produce become something that kindling the spirit of the other campuses, namely those who are not able to come to the campus of Loyola as such. I strongly feel that both the advisors, both Professor Abarna and Tanya, will be able to do this particular act of kindling the spirit of every student here so that ultimately we become the real successor. I just remember one song. Chinna chinna veedu gatti, chinna chinna sannal vachu, singara veedu gatti, singara veetukkulla sittu vandu koodiducha. சிங்கார வீட்டுக்குள்ள சிட்டு வந்து கூடிடுச்சா அது சிட்டுக்களின் சத்தமல்ல அது சிங்கார மச்சானின் பாதம் அது சிங்கார மச்சானின் பாதம். You must be wondering, எதுக்கு இந்த பாட்டை பாடுறீங்க, எதுக்கு பாடுறீங்க? This is normally normal, simple village folk song, single folk song. But then ultimately it talks about the woman's sensibility. We are sensitive to everything that is happening within the house and without. Therefore, the flows must make an attempt in such a way that this forum, this platform, making every one of us aware of happening not only within the campus, also what is happening outside. And ultimately, there must be a growth and development in a holistic personality. Therefore, our growth should not be in a kind of one-sided, purely academic side. We are not here pure academic degree alone. Rather, we are worried about the holistic personality, the whole comprehensive growth and development of a person. And that's why we feel these kind of forums like FLOWS or any other association, it has got its own impact and influence. I'm very happy that this FLOWS organized has very good inaugural function, and I should appreciate all the officials here, the representatives of yours who are making all these arrangements. and I'm sure they'll be able to make further progress in the organization of more programs. Therefore, I wish all the best to the flows, the organization, and all of you, and let us, as a family, grow together and become always God's instruments of love, peace, and justice. Wishing you all the best. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you for your constant encouragement and words of wisdom. I humbly invite respected Principal, Reverend Dr. Louis Aroke Raj, to felicitate and bless us.
Respected Chief Guest of the day, Ms. Ramana Saraswati IAS, Director of Tamil Nadu FiberNet Corporation, respected Secretary, Deputy Principal, the advisors, deans of flows, and the elected office bearers of flows and other council members, staff, and my dear student friends. It is with great pride and a deep sense of hope that I stand before you today on this inauguration of flows, a gathering not just of girl students, but of leaders, change makers, vibrant and dynamic girl students of Loyola College who are the heartbeat of our institution during this centenary academic year. Dear friends, your role here is not just ceremonial but transformational. And that's what you have said today with your motto for this academic year, voice of strength and vision of change. Let me invite every one of our girl students to be the voice of strength. Strength does not stop or does not always mean shouting, yelling, or making your voice heard, but it can even speak calmly, silently, quietly, but making a very strong impression and impact in the society, creating transformation. As council members, dear friends, your strength lies in your ability to have the growth mindset and positive energy to understand, to become aware, and to listen actively to the concerns of everyone, particularly the women students, and represent as leaders with responsibility, innovation, inclusion, and courage. And at the same time, let us become compassionate to one another. Leadership is not just about maintaining what it is, but imagining what it should be. Our dream, aspirations should come true in our voluntary, spontaneous, and courageous initiatives, which is inclusive, transformative, grounded in values, values that is nurtured in Loyola through Jesuit education. Ignatius of Loyola wants every one of us to go forth into this nation with fire in our hearts, with fire in our thinking, with fire in our being. We implore you, dear friends, through this council of flows, in this digital and dynamic world to set you apart, not just your skill alone, but your character. Let it be authentic, honest, and hopeful. Dear young leaders, women leaders, you are not just the future, but you are the present force. Present force not merely in the academic realm alone, but a voice of strength and a vision of bold and courageous purpose. Let the corridors of this college, the ambience of this college echo with your presence, commitment, and dynamism, which replicates the world outside as leaders empowered, as women empowered. I just would like to conclude with a saying, a quote: a bird sitting on a tree is never afraid of the branch breaking, because its trust is not on the branch but on its own wings. Dear friends, be hopeful of your wings. Be hopeful of creating your destiny. Be strong to create your own path, which is transformative, a vision of change. As Loyola wants every one of us, let us go forth as empowered women students of Loyola College to set the world on fire. Be the voice, be the vision, and be the change. Wishing you all the best for your academic year and for your further career as bold women of this great nation. Be the change you want to be. Let your light shine. Thank you.
Thank you, Father. Your guidance will always make a lasting impact on us.
I cordially invite the Dean of Women Students, Shift 1, Dr. Aparna Roy, to introduce our esteemed Chief Guest, Madam P. Ramana Saraswati, IAS, Managing Director, Tamil Nadu FiberNet Corporation.
Reverend Fathers, officials, PPs, deans, HODs, coordinators, and my dear students. Strong women don't just happen, they are forged to challenges and empowered by resilience. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with immense joy and admiration that I introduce such strong women, whose remarkable life and contributions resonate deeply with our theme, Voice of Strength, Vision of Change. She is a true vanguard of progress, having witnessed firsthand the intricate challenges and inspiring triumphs of public administration. We are incredibly privileged to have with us today our chief guest, Madam Ramana Saraswati, IAS, Managing Director of the Tamil Nadu FiberNet Corporation of India. Madam Ramana Saraswati's journey is a testament to unwavering commitment and forward-thinking spirit. With a background rooted in chemical engineering, her dedication to impact-driven administration has led her to pursue an MTech in data science at the SRM Institute of Science and Technology. This strategic pursuit underscores her vision to transform governance through the power of data, believing that informed decisions can pave the way for a more equitable and efficient society. Over the past 2 decades, Madam Ramana Saraswati has spearheaded critical governance initiatives that have directly improved the lives of countless citizens, from the seamless implementation of the smart card system for the public distribution system to the development of eSevai, a groundbreaking digital citizen service platform. Her work has consistently focused on enhancing public access and convenience. She also championed the establishment of an e-commerce platform, providing a vital lifeline for self-help groups, empowering men and women in dire economic circumstances to proudly sell their products and achieve financial independence. In 2022, While serving as a district collector of Ariyalur, she received the prestigious Best DEO Award for overall performance in electoral practices from the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu. Madam Ramana Saraswati's commitment to social upliftment extends further with the groundbreaking project, the development of underprivileged girl children and assistant program, Project Durga. Through this initiative, she's diligently exploring AI-driven models to understand and combat school dropouts, particularly within marginalized communities. Her profound belief that every child deserves a chance fuels her relentless pursuit to ensure that this chance is truly equitable, leveraged by the insightful power of data. Her dedication to this cause recently led her to an offer from the esteemed EdTech Fellowship at the Cambridge University, an opportunity she thinks will empower her work in girl-child education. Furthermore, she was honored with the Chief Minister's Award for developing an innovative mobile application to monitor every stage of the CM Breakfast System scheme for primary school children, from food preparation and dispatch to schools to children's attendance and consumption, ensuring transparency and efficiency in this vital program. In Madam Ramana Saraswati, we have in our midst a leader who truly embodies hope and determination, a beacon of change who relentlessly leverages technology for the greater good of her fellow citizens. Please join me in extending a very warm welcome to Madam Ramana Saraswati, IAS.
So, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. Thanks for the response. I think Father has already put you on track. So that's a good response for me. Thank you, sir. So I'm really truly honored to be here today afternoon amidst you for being invited as a chief guest for this inauguration of FLOS, the Forum of Loyola Women Students. To be here today in the presence of such vibrant, committed young minds and visionary educators on the dais is both a joy and privilege to me. At the outset, I extend my sincere thanks to the Office of the Dean of Women Students, the corresponding secretary, the principal, the entire Loyola College community for creating such a nurturing and dynamic space for women to thrive. As an IAS officer, I've been in many portfolios, continuously in digitization process and connecting people and extending schemes to the downtrodden in the rural areas, with the vision to connect every village, school, panchayats and households in Tamil Nadu. But this connectivity is not just about giving communication, enhancing the communication system. It is but to bridge the dream that we have, each one of us nurture, which is very unique and is very special to each one of us. And it is about giving voice to the voiceless and reaching out to the unreached areas. Importantly, to young girls like you, and they are not left out just because they don't have an opportunity to show their talents. For this, we mean to be empowered. When we speak of empowerment today, it must go beyond tokenism, and it must have the features of access to information, freedom to express, and opportunities to lead. I hope this is what exactly FLOS is doing, and it is so significant that you have forums like this in the student community. You're not just starting a forum, you're just building a legacy of leadership, compassion, and courage for women on the campus and outside the campus. To every student here, I want you to know that you are powerful beyond any measure. Principal, during his speech, he has mentioned, the power is not on the branches but on the wings. So that wings we all of us have, but we don't actually realize what is the strength of our wings. As you have your symbolic embolism, what you have inaugurated today, a wing of rose and a wing of fire, it is not that always we need to be a wing of fire. With our roses also we can conquer worlds. So that is the best way you represent your vision to this world and inaugurate empowerment of women, and which is bringing an understanding to each one of us what is our capacity to deliver and reach out the areas what we want to achieve. So whatever you want to be, just in future, today is the present day, you are in force to realize what you want to become in the future. You can be a scientist, a teacher, an entrepreneur, a civil servant, but believe that your dreams are valid. You don't want anyone else to validate your dreams. It is the self-validation and encouragement and motivation that brings the empowerment. Empowerment cannot be given from outside. It is taken, it is within ourselves. Identifying our wings is the empowerment. So please identify your wings, empower yourself, and don't expect for any validation from outside the world. It is within you. So it means it matters a lot to gain the strength to identify your wings and the path where you want to go. You dare to go there. I congratulate the newly appointed office bearers of Flows 25-26 to carry this opportunity with the responsibility, with the vision, with the commitment, and with the conviction, and be role models, not in action but in attitude. And to the faculty and mentors who guide them, thank you for not just teaching them, but putting them in practice to convey what you mean. And by this, you empower them to deliver. Let me end by saying this: as you grow, take others along with you. As you rise, lift others too. True leadership lies not in positions, but in difference you make. Let Flows be a movement, not just a forum, a movement of voice, vision, and victory for all Loyola women. Thank you, and may your journey be filled with purpose and impact. Thank you, one and all. Thank you, the dignitaries on the dais.
Your captivating words have ignited a spark in us. You have inspired young minds with your captivating, profound insights. Your thought-provoking speech was a timely reminder, resonating deeply with all of us. We are truly grateful for your wisdom and eloquence, ma'am. Thank you. I humbly invite our Deputy Principal, Professor L. Joseph Arokyasamy, to address the gathering.
Respected Chief Guest, respected Father Secretary, respected Father Principal, respected Reverend Sister, Dean of Students of both Shift 1 and 2, Dean of Women Students of both Shift 1 and 2, dear women staff, and my beloved students. Usually, my speech will be very short, but today, Chief Guest's address is very short. I have not seen, in my experience in Loyola for 38 years in Shift 1, the shortest speech by a chief guest. I was really happy what she wanted to convey, she conveyed. When I joined my post-graduation in 1987 in the Department of Statistics, there was only one girl in my class. Think of my status at that time. After that, in 38 years, the strength of women staff as well
women students have increased exponentially. That is an indication that Loyola has empowered both women staff and students and have given opportunities to improve themselves and ascertain their values in the society. I often will say that we should never fear people, we should always fear God. So we should be fearless. Whatever we feel, we should express. Whether it is taken into account or not, we have to politely express our feelings, our suggestions. So that is my humble request to all of you. Often people will say, well begun is half done. Today, you have commenced your inauguration of flows in a beautiful manner. I congratulate all the organizers for that. And I wish you to have more productive programs in this academic year. As the name says, flows, let it flow like a stream. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now invite Sister to address the gathering.
A very good afternoon to all the dignitaries on the dais and you, dear young women. I just want to tell you that as women, you are strong. You have the power. You can do it, what you want. You don't have to compare with yourself with anyone, especially with your counterpart. You can stand. And I wish you all the best for all of you. Make best of your time, your talents. Be strong. Don't be afraid. You can. So I wish you all the best. God bless you all.
Thank you, sister. The office bearers will take their oath and receive their badges of honor. These badges represent their roles and responsibilities and a solemn commitment to uphold the core values of Loyola College and the essence of flows throughout the year.
It is my pleasure to invite Dr. Aparna Roy, Dean of Women Students, Shift 1, to lead the oath-taking ceremony marking a pivotal role in our collective dedication to our shared purpose.
I, Toral Jenny, 24 PEL 007, am deeply aware of the vision of the college and my rules and responsibilities as the president of the Forum for Loyola Women Students. I feel privileged that I am provided an opportunity to serve my fellow students in the college. I promise to use this opportunity to develop not only my skills and knowledge, but also reach out to other students in need. I will remember to keep in mind the noble cause the college stands for in all the activities through the Forum for Loyola Women Students.
I,
Tanya Hazel, 23 UAZ 048, am deeply aware of the vision of the college and my roles and responsibilities as the cultural secretary of the Forum for Loyola Women Students. I feel privileged that I am provided an opportunity to serve my fellow students in the college. I promise to use this opportunity to develop not only my skills and knowledge, but also reach out to other students in need. I will remember to keep in mind the noble cause the college stands for in all activities through the Forum for Loyola Women Students.
I,
I, AKS Kamali, 24 PCH 030, am deeply aware of the vision of the college and my roles and responsibilities. As the Finance Secretary of the Forum for Loyola Women Students, I feel privileged that I am provided an opportunity to serve my fellow students in the college. I promise to use this opportunity to develop not only my skills and knowledge, but also reach out to other students in need. I will remember to keep in mind the noble cause of the college stands for in all the activities through the Forum for Loyola Women Students.
I, Aishwarni 24 PHD 021, am deeply aware of the vision of the college and my roles and responsibilities as the sports secretary of the Forum for Loyola Women Students. I feel privileged that I am provided an opportunity to serve my fellow students in the college. I promise to use this opportunity to develop not only my skills and knowledge, but also reach out to other students in need. I will remember to keep in mind the noble cause the college stands for in all the activities through the Forum for Loyola Women Students.
Thank you, girls. You will receive the badge now from the chief guest.
Request Reverend Father Secretary to hand over the badges for the committee members. The Event Management Committee, Prashiba, Tricia, Ovia, Maria Jacinta, Elekia, Sivaranjani, Ashvika, Navina, Sushmita, Pulalini, Shakti Varsha. May I request Reverend Father Principal to hand over the badges to the Media and Technical Committee. Mary Ann Fiona, Vijay Shri, Aishwarya, J. Kirtana, Sanidhi, Felicit Sara, Vaisha, Sarah Valerine, Joanna Sharon, Silimbarasi, and Amrin. Congratulations. May I request our Deputy Principal, Professor Joseph, to hand over the badges to the Documentation Committee. Anlia, Chris Holmes, Bernard Cerny, Pritika, Jillian, Shruti, Jennifer, Achya, Ria, Shirin, Sambhavi. Congratulations to the team. May I request Reverend Sister Expedit to give the badges to the Cultural Committee. Angelina, Maria Francina, Smriti, Abisha, Nitya, Afifa, Yuvanadi, Sharmila, Rangavira Yuva, Anjana Daffy, Eshita Evangeline, and Jasmine. Congratulations. May I request Dr. Aparna to give the badges to the sports committee. Tamarai Selvi, Vanishri, Jeffrin Priyanka, Akshara, Jennifer, Rajashri, Anslin, Maria Evangeline, Nandini, Harshini, and Veronica. Congratulations.
As we conclude our program, I would like to invite Toral Jenny JK, President of LOS, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning to one and all. It is truly a moment of honor and heartfelt joy to stand before you as the President of FLOS, the Forum for Loyola Women Students, on this remarkable occasion. Our theme of the year, Voice of Strength, Vision of Change, is not just a motto, it is a mission. It reflects our commitment to amplifying the voices of Loyola women, to encourage fearless conversations, courageous leadership, and impactful action. We are deeply honored by the presence of our chief guest, Tirumadi P. Ramana Saraswati IAS, Managing Director of Tamil Nadu FiberNet Corporation, India. Ma'am, Your powerful presence here today reminds us that no dream is too bold and no goal is too distant. Your inspiring words have reminded us that true leadership begins with service, clarity, and courage. We are grateful for your time, encouragement, and the example you set for our inspiring young women. I also extend my deepest gratitude to our distinguished dignitaries, Father Rector, Reverend Dr. Anthony Robinson, S.J. Thank you for your continued guidance, Reverend Dr. D. Thomas Alexander S.J., Secretary and Correspondent, for being a constant source of support and motivation. Reverend Dr. Louis Arokiraj S.A., our respected principal, for believing in the potential of student leadership. Mr. L. Joseph Arokyasamy, Deputy Principal, thank you for your steady encouragement. Dr. Abarna Roy, Dean of Women Students, Shift 1, for being a guiding light for flows. Dr. Tanya Pereira, Dean of Women Students, Shift 2, for your dedication to student welfare and growth. And to you, our beloved students, flows belongs to you. Your presence, energy, and engagement are what breathes life into this platform. We encourage each of you to not only be a member, but to be an active contributor. Flows is a space for your ideas, your talents, your challenges, and your victories. We also take this moment to recognize the importance of inclusivity in our journey. Flows is not only limited to the academically excellent or the outspoken, it is for every Loyola woman, whether you lead from the front or inspire from the side, whether you're exploring who you are or stepping into your full power. There is a place for you there. We hope to initiate programs and events that empowers women to speak up and create an impact. Flows is also a bridge to connect across departments, shifts, and perspectives. It is a reminder that when women support women, extraordinary things happen. And finally, as we look to the future, let us remember that this inauguration is another new beginning, a beginning full of promise, passion, and potential. Let us move forward together with confidence in our voice, compassion in our action, and clarity in our vision. Let us embody what it means to be a woman of strength, guided by purpose and by change. Once again, I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for making today truly memorable. I promise Flows, the forum for Loyola women students, will continue to rise, lead, and transform with a voice of strength and a vision of change. Thank you.
Thank you, Total Jenny JK, for expressing your gratitude to everyone who made this event possible. With utmost respect, let us all raise for the national anthem, followed by Flow's anthem, which resonates power and presence of women in all fields.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलति तरंगा दब सुबना में जाहे दब सुबह आशीष माहे गागे दब जय गादा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Kindly remain standing as the dignitaries exit the venue. I request all the committee members to be on stage for a group photo.